Welcome back to Two Diverse Moms with me, Danye.
I'm Tris.
And diverse question of the day. How do you feel about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion? Is it an episode or a show?
I don't know. I think it said something like the family reunion or Fresh Prince family reunion. I don't know. What I was all excited about is that the original Aunt Viv and Will Smith is talking again.
Yeah. I wonder how that conversation went. I'm pretty sure they recorded it for like a red table talk, so we'll be able to like know what was said and how they hashed out their differences and who blamed who of what or whatever. Yeah. But I'm all here for the episode. I just feel like, how are y'all going to announce that Uncle Phil isn't there? Like,
that part.
How are you going to do that part? I don't understand that part. So that's the part I'm curious about.
And what Aunt Viv y'all gonna use? Like, that's what I want to know.
They should use them both. Like Aunt Viv in this scene is the original, and then you go to the next scene and it's the old school or the newer one. Like, yeah,
they're gonna have to figure something out.
Flip flop them.
I don't know. I'm curious.
Or make one be like the sister of Aunt Viv that they never knew about or something. I don't know.
They're gonna have to figure something out.
Is all the aunties there?
I don't know. The picture that I seen.
But I'm just saying, like, are they gonna include all the aunties?
I don't know. And then I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a series or is it just one episode? Like, I don't know. I'm here for it though.
I mean, one episode I feel like it's gonna be a cliffhanger. You're gonna leave everybody there unless you just say like what everybody's been doing with their lives since. Because what I think Ashley and Hillary were supposed to move to New York.
Yep.
Will was staying in LA.
Yep.
Carlton was going. Was he going to like Yale or Princeton or something?
Can y'all tell we still watch the show?
Yeah, and Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil, they were retiring.
Yeah, they were retiring.
So yeah, I don't.
Oh, then what about the baby? What's his name?
Nicholas.
I don't remember.
Nicholas Wanye. He was the whole Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men, yeah.
Name.
But yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm excited to see where they go, and I'm sure that now it's gonna bring like a Martin reunion and all those other things.
I mean, weren't they supposed to do a Martin reunion before Tommy died? And then Tommy died, and now brought them back together? I don't know. We'll see. But we got to see if Tish Campbell and Martin get along.
They do. They hung out. They hung out for like a lunch date with like Pam.
Oh, maybe that one.
Tashina. It's Tisha and Tashina, right?
Tisha.
No.
And
one's Tisha.
T-I-C-H. I don't know.
And one's Tashina.
I don't know. I just know it's spelled with an apostrophe. I'm all for her and her daughter that be on Instagram. She be trying to keep up with her and dances. It's be funny. But I like it. But moving right along, make sure you guys are doing our giveaway. The post has been posted, so make sure you tag 2 people under the giveaway post that says giveaway. Tag 2 people that are not following us. Reshare one of your favorite YouTube videos on Facebook or Twitter. Make sure it has to be the actual link. And just like tag it.
Yeah, like screenshot it or whatever.
So it has to be the link so some people can watch it. So make sure you guys do that.
Sorry, we on location and these birds is
they've been following us, like y'all know.
I feel like I'm in Bird Box again.
Yeah, I'm over here looking. We
is it
moved.
Called Bird Box? What was that movie called?
When they wasn't. Now we wear. Yeah, and now we wear masks, and they was wearing. Yeah,
same thing. We all outside.
It's fine. We over here by ourselves. We social distancing. Okay, we are. Our kids might not be saying it, but it's cool. Moving right along. They sent me something about Trevor Noah and his quote.
I don't know if that was really his quote. Like.
Well, the quote was what?
I had a conversation about like people use any picture and put a meme on it, and
they do.
And you think that because it was they sent me a picture of DeVal, and it was like stepdad step in when the real dad won't, and he was like, "Aren't these his kids?" And I was like, "Yeah." So that's why I'm like, I don't even know if that was Trevor Noah's quote. I just saw it floating on Facebook and thought it was interesting to talk about.
Yeah, it says remove sex from a relationship. You will discover that over 90% of ladies have nothing in common or nothing to offer in a relationship.
And then it said remove money from 90% of money from a relationship, and then you'll notice that men have nothing to offer, or women won't stay in the relationship. Is that what it was? Yeah. So if you remove if you remove money from a relationship, 90% of women won't have a reason to stay. So that basically means you're a gold digger.
That part. And
because either you're
just hoes.
No, you're just a gold digger either way. Because you're only in the relationship for the money and you're only having sex for the money.
Exactly.
Basically, that's what it's saying.
Exactly.
And that is so not true. There's so many women that have more than the man to offer, and the men run from it because they don't want to be with a woman who has more to offer, or one that they can inspire to grow with, or whatever. They get intimidated when a woman has her own. So I don't believe neither one of those.
I don't, because I feel like if sex was the only reason why people stay together, a lot of people wouldn't even be together, because after you get old for somebody, after a while, you get old. The shit stop working. Don't get me wrong, sex is important in a relationship, but I'm just
Shit
saying.
stop working.
I mean, shit
I
just
don't
stop
think
working.
that. I think when you get older, you figure out new ways.
I get it, but like, you know,
innovative.
You have to be innovative. But I'm talking about when you get past that age, when you know they in that retirement age and stuff.
Like 60.
Yeah, no, I would say older than that, because I know 6-year-olds that be getting it in. But I'm just saying.
They're using that Bluetooth?
I'm just saying, I feel like you have to figure out ways to. You have to have that's why I said it can't be a relationship, it has to be a partnership. Because you have to have something in common with somebody for you to stay with somebody that long.
Yeah, no, I don't think that if a woman isn't putting out, that a dude won't be there. Now, I feel like if you're in the dating stage and a woman is like holding out for that 90 days, which we've talked about, some dudes might be like, girl, I don't have time for that, and move on to the next. But at the same time, I feel like most people in a dating stage are dating multiple people.
Yeah.
And it's not just because they're trying to live their whole life or whatever. They're just dating and weighing their options, because you're trying to figure out who is going to get your attention, who makes you want to call or text or whatever, or be around. So there's a reason why that person might be holding out on sex. They might not want to sleep with all y'all. So I don't feel like that makes a relationship go south, or
what did they say?
A woman has nothing to offer.
Yeah.
Just because, like, we're more than just sex.
Guys are more than just sex too, even though that's the only thing on y'all mind half the time. But I feel like y'all offer more stuff than just that.
Yeah. Stop looking at me from my vagina. I offer way more than that.
I'm just saying. Because what is that thing? I forgot that one guy that we follow on social media, but he said 90-day vagina is the same as one night vagina. It still do the same thing. So if you hold out, you hold out. If you're not holding out, you're not holding out.
Yeah.
It all depends on you.
It all does the same thing. Shoot, you might wait the 90 days and it might be trash. You wait that one day and find out it's trash, and you know you ain't got to go 90 days. And sometimes some people don't care if it's trash because they feel like I could teach you or I could show you how to not be trash no more.
I'm not teaching shit. I'm going to just tell them wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
I'm just saying. Some people feel like they can show
I need you to teach me some things. I want to learn some new tricks. Or maybe nothing. Anyways, moving right on to top 5. So, the reason why I did this top 5.
Y'all know I ain't got it.
Y'all know I'll be struggling with this top 5. I was struggling so bad I had to ask kids. So, the top 5 cast members of Tower, all 6 seasons. I went with Ghost, because I always thought Ghost was fine. Even though the last episode I thought Ghost was a bitch. But last season, Tommy, I love me some Julio, because he was like loyal to the soil. Proctor, and then Benny.
Sad part is everybody but one person on your list is still alive this season.
It is. It's cool. I didn't say they had to be living, but I felt like all of them was loyal to the end until they
that's
died.
True.
That's
I wouldn't say all of them was my favorite. My favorites would be Ghost. Tommy is my number 1. I love me some Tommy. And then Proctor.
Yeah. I fuck with Benny.
I was just naming 5 people of the cast members, and she was like, "No, you can't do that." And I was like, "Well, you said 5."
Because she didn't really like Tasha like that. Tyreek was never one of my favorite. And then the little daughter that they have, I don't even think they showed the little daughter on there at all.
The Yas?
Yes.
I be forgetting that Tariq is a twin.
Because they done killed her off.
They just be killing people. 50, can you leave some people? Like, I wish you could resurrect Ghost, because I don't want to watch it without Ghost.
So I felt the same way. See me jumping ahead, but I got to talk about it. I watched only the first episode because it's my son's birthday weekend, so I really haven't been watching TV. But it was really good. Like, I'm all for it. Method Man, Mary J. Blige, and Woody.
I didn't even know he was in it.
That play from Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
That one episode, I guess his name is Kane in there. But baby, I said, okay, come through. I'm for it. It's kind of hard watching it because I'm like, damn, where Ghost at? Where Tommy at?
And that's my thing. Like,
but they do mention them all in the first season. First episode.
I'm not here for that.
I wasn't, but it was really good. I think Method Man and Mary J. Blige don't keep me interested, especially Kane. I can't.
So basically, they introducing new people to take over the old people because they about to start killing people off.
Yeah, I believe it is.
I ain't got time for that.
But it's really good.
Why is Sax still alive? Sax should have died 18 seasons ago.
I'm hoping.
Jesus. If Sax would have died a long time ago, Ghost would still be alive.
I can't stand Sax. Just like they killed Dre. Why they can't kill Sax?
They killed Dre. See, now I don't even remember.
Yeah, then he died in like a fire. Yeah, in the fire in the cell.
Oh yeah.
That's why he couldn't even be the fall guy. See, y'all gotta watch it because then it show how like Tasha get caught. It's good. It's pretty good. I can't watch the rest of the next episode, but it's pretty good.
I said I might watch it if it's on. If I
bless you. Don't mind our background noise.
I might.
Delirious.
I might watch it if it come on or something.
The only reason I watched it is because I was in P Valley. Those of y'all who ain't watched P Valley because she ain't watched it, it's bomb as shit. And it came on right after. I wasn't even gonna watch it.
Speaking of P Valley, so I've been seeing a lot of memes saying that if you're a straight man watching P Valley, then you suspect. And I'm like, why? Just because there's a couple of transgenders or whatever in the show? Like, I don't get it. I'm like, why can't dudes do nothing? Like, where it said like, oh, if you order an appetizer, you suspect. Like,
that is so stupid. That is so stupid.
What is
so
a man
so you trying to say you can't
do?
eat buffalo wings at the restaurant? That's appetizer. Some salads are appetizers. So you trying to say if you order a salad or some buffalo wings, you suspect? Y'all make up.
It was
the
another thing,
shit.
like where I think it was like if you ordered a certain meal or something, then you were suspect.
The stupidest shit.
Like,
Well, half the people that's probably saying that is the real down low brothers.
It was a female saying that.
Because
they were saying
immature.
that if a dude did this or that on a date, then they felt like it was suspect. And this female saying like, if the dude watches this show, then I'm side eyeing. Like, why?
Now if he sat there and be like, "Oh, let me try that," or it'd be like, or sit there and look at the camera with me instead of like, "Oh, I'm gonna need the scene to go on," I feel some type of, because some of them scenes I'd be like, I had to turn my head. All right, Uncle Clifford.
I have no idea what's going on.
But you know, Rule 24.7 in the pink, ain't no crying. You gotta watch. It's so good. I can't believe she ain't watch. I'm at it. They just come on. 8 episodes is not enough. I'm off.
Somebody else told me that I should watch it. Shout out to you. But I just haven't. I don't watch TV like that.
It is really good. I end up watching it. I kept seeing the preview, and I was like, let me just watch it, and it was so good. I really like it. Like it exposed like domestic violence. It exposed like the life of the strippers and everything. Crazy part about it, I ended up watching that, and some maybe binge watched Beyond the Pole. Crazy, right? I was just like, oh, let's just what strippers do. This how they get their life.
They be trying to pay for school.
Nah, and when she opened up her own business, she was even a nurse, and still she said she liked having all the income. She said she liked the money.
I can see that.
She was addicted to the lifestyle.
The meme that always gets me is the little boy. He's a little overweight, and he in the front yard, and they say, "When I find out how much strippers make," and he like doing the splits and falling back and doing, and I'll be like, "I swear that'd be me."
But I like Beyond the Pole because they talk about how much money they don't make and how they talk about how they have to pay out when they leave and tip out all this other stuff.
Oh, I know. They got to tip out the people that collect the money. They got to tip out the person the DJ. They got to tip out a lot.
And a lot of people don't. I think that's what makes it cool. So even like P Valley kind of touched on the glitz and the glam of it. But it was pretty cool. I think it's dope.
The same way I feel about prostitution that I feel about stripping. If I'm out here clapping these cheeks, all this money is mine.
Mine. Why I gotta pay you to pay me? Why?
The DJ gonna be here regardless.
That part.
Because if he not, let me hook my iPhone up.
I got you.
I could start a playlist.
I got you.
I can wipe my own pole down.
For real?
And don't touch nan, not a dollar, because it's fine.
I can collect this money, leave here. I can collect it while the next person coming out.
Because I ain't about to let nobody pimp me. Who you pimping? Me and Nina gonna be good. Take care of myself. Nah, fam. If I ever got to, it's gonna be me and me alone.
That part. Don't forget to check out our website. Remember, it'll be down below. Even the giveaway details will be down below. We have a pop-up shop this Saturday at Prodigy Center, 7211 West Sahara. It'll be from 2 to 6. Make sure you come out. We will have merch available, so come out, support. It's all local businesses.
Come say hello.
Yeah, it'll be in Las Vegas. Come see us, 2 to 6. I'm kind of excited about this one. I don't know why. I think because we're going to have merch, just to see how it'll be, to build the audience. And this is the first time I think it'll be so many vendors. I think it's going to be like 15 vendors. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 16 including us.
I don't know.
If we're considered a vendor.
We are a vendor. We got merchandise this time. Shout out to us.
We out here. We making moves.
And everybody who watches that don't know, just go check out our merch. Even if you don't see nothing, it don't hurt to share. You know, reshare it, screenshot it, show somebody that you like. Oh, look, they do got merchandise. You know what I'm talking about?
Buy a shirt for somebody you think might like it.
You know what I'm talking about? I was looking at something. I remember we was watching Netflix or flicking through Netflix, and it was this thing on there, and I was like, well, I want to watch that. Why these little girls look like this? but it's a show called Cuties, and they had these little outfits on, and it was funny because I was looking at it on this meme, or not this meme, something that popped up on my feed, and it's crazy that they're getting bad reviews about this show that was based out of French, but the way they advertise it here, based on how they advertised it in France, is different. Like the whole poster, billboard is different from how we seen it. So you remember the link I sent you about Cuties, and you was like, "Oh, these little girls is too fast." We was talking about it on Netflix. Mm-hmm. So the picture in France is totally different from how it is on our Netflix.
What, is it more sexualized in France?
Not at all. Not at all. Like the little girls are like regular clothes, just the main girl in front with three girls behind her. So you wouldn't even think, you would want like, oh, let me see. It's about
dancing, right?
Exactly. It's about an 11-year-old girl who's coming to age, and she's in a different country, and her dad is getting remarried. And she sees these other crowd of kids, and she wants to find out what they're doing. I haven't watched the movie yet. I want to watch it.
Is it a movie or a documentary? Or
it's a movie, but you know how I feel about subtitles. That's why I really didn't watch it.
So just from what I've been hearing and everybody saying, like, ban it and what's the word I'm looking for? Cancel it and all this other stuff. Is that I thought it was like Dance Moms.
That's exactly that's what it looks like.
The pageant ones where they, the pageant girls, little girls. That's what I thought. I thought it was dance, like a different type of dance girls.
Yeah.
Like a group of girls that are going to battle. Yeah. And it was more hip hop-ish.
Yes.
Whatever. I did not know that this was not even, from what you're saying, this is not even what I thought it was.
No, and that's what I thought it was.
Because I saw something, the one thing that I saw was like, cancel it because all these men, producers and directors and all this had to sit and watch hours of videotapes of these girls dancing in these little bitty outfits. Like, how gross is that? And so I'm thinking, well, if they need to find, like, the right type of dancer, that makes sense. But then I don't know. Like, I have no idea. So do y'all know what we're canceling? Y'all just be quick to cancel stuff. Can y'all give me the not the subtitles,
the definition?
The cliff notes.
The cliff notes on cancel?
On why I'm canceling the stuff. Like, tell me the bullet points. Don't be coming up with what you see off the poster, because from the poster it does just look like a dance show.
Yeah. And the reviews are really good based on it. And like I said, I was flipping through Netflix and I was like, oh, this is like a little dance show. I'm not going to watch it. I wish they had these outfits on, but this bad. But it's actually about a little girl coming to age, and she's like very religious from the actual previews that I watched.
Religious?
She's basically, imagine somebody who's Muslim and they are in the Islamic faith, and they have to dress a certain way, and then all of a sudden they see these other kids who are dancing and doing everything, and they're like, I wonder what this is. So she's basically, from the preview I've seen, trying to fit into that lifestyle and trying to come of age and get into it.
It's almost like my Amish life.
Exactly.
Oh, so she's just not new. She's new to the culture or new to the experience. Oh, it's a big. Oh, Jesus. She's new to the.
Okay. And we not editing this. I don't want y'all to know because I'm really terrified. Okay. Jesus Lord, and it won't go nowhere.
It's a fly. It's not a bee.
You sure?
I don't know.
You gonna make me hitting this really a bee?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Moving right along. No, we can't. Oh my God. No, that's a bee.
I don't know what it is.
Okay,
I'm trying to talk. Where was I going?
So
it's just like she's coming, she's new to the culture. She's new to the environment, new to the neighborhood.
Yes.
And you might be coming from, the suburbs, and now you move into the city, and so you see how these city girls go. And so it's like a culture shock, and you want to experience it.
And I think I seen one clip that showed like it was like,
she's a black girl, right?
I think she's Senegalese or something. But
she's a black girl, and the other girls that were around her were white.
Yes.
So why y'all canceling?
So what we want to, I want to try to watch it just to see, so we can get a review on it. But I think it's crazy how people just go out with what everybody else says instead of actually watching it. Because I'm pretty sure some of us haven't watched it. I don't see y'all watching a movie that got subtitles, and it's in French, so it's all subtitles.
I'm just curious, why are we canceling it because the girls are dancing? Because you got the show with the black dancers, and the moms be battling, and they be twerking, and and they be having on the little booty shorts and stuff, and sometimes they have on like a full jumpsuit. I mean, y'all got what is that? The cheer competitions? Mm-hmm. Those are televised. Like, I don't understand why you're canceling this show.
I think what kind of bothers me about it is why did our advertisement or our billboard or our poster announcements have to be so different compared to how it was out there.
Because you have to realize that probably grasp our attention out here.
Exactly.
So, and you know, in the U.S., all publicity is publicity, whether it's good or bad. Like, they don't care what it is. You're still talking about
That
it, whether
part.
you're talking about it in a negative light or a
And we're
positive
talking
light, and
about
it's
it.
still going to bring somebody to go watch it, because whether you're talking about it negatively or not, it's still going to spark an interest. Like, let me
Exactly.
go get my own thoughts on that, or you know,
Exactly.
so it doesn't matter.
So yeah.
You gotta cater to the masses, and the U.S. like drama. You see who our president is. He got warrants, bad tax, still saying fuck it.
Speaking of that,
I'm
shout out
just
to,
saying.
I'm gonna do a We the People, and it's not a deep We the People because she said the president. Kevin Hart did this whole little thing, and it was crazy because I was really watching it last night, and I was like, damn, this is what the world comes to. They was doing like a live comedy show, but not like really a comedy show. They all had masks on, but they all did like a skit about comedy, about voting, like going out to vote. But Kevin Hart did it because he wants to make sure that we vote. Michelle Obama was going through it, but she was doing it through like FaceTime. And he had JB Smooth on it, and it was just like they are really trying to make sure we get out and vote. They even had LeBron James do it.
A lot of people are looking at it as, I'm not going to vote because he's going to win anyway, or I don't want to waste my time because it's the lesser of two evils. Like, what does it matter? Like, the Democratic Party isn't that great, and neither is the Republican. So I'm not going to waste my time, or you know, like it. Like, my vote won't count anyway, and what's one little vote if I don't do it? But you got to think, your mentality is the same way that another 10,000 people might be thinking.
Exactly what one of the
and
comedians
so
was saying.
that is the reason why, like,
shit
you just gonna have to
happen.
pick your lesser of two evils and decide on where you want to go. You want to stay with where you've been, or you want to try another evil and see how it goes.
Somebody else said the same thing.
So,
you already seen what this evil could do. Why not try another one out and see what it is? And how bad was it? Like, Biden was, don't get me wrong, I'm not defending nobody. I'm not sitting here and say I want him. If I get Obama back, yes, the fuck I would. Okay?
And a lot of people say that Obama was the worst president, but we look past all his faults and all that he claimed to have done. But again, y'all have to remember, every presidency is setting up the new presidency. So what you think was done well or done wrong by the last one might have been set up from the previous one.
Trump's unemployment rate is so low because of Obama. Oh, come on.
So I'm just saying, y'all do your research. You already see what one can do. Try out another one.
It's
or
just like
if you like what the one
year.
is doing, vote for that one. I'm just saying, get out there and vote regardless of what your vote's going to do.
Exactly.
Let your voice be heard, because, you know, there was a point in time when people of color couldn't vote, and there was also a point in time when women couldn't vote. So, you know, let's go ahead and exercise our rights.
Whatever it is. And that's what they were trying to get across.
And if you're not going to vote for presidency, maybe vote about your local laws, your local judges, your local law enforcement, sheriffs, things like that. Like, vote for those.
That matters.
Because you never know who you're putting in, you know, in position of power.
Because your council women or men, that affects you. That's local. That's by you. That affects your kids that's in school. Those things like that matter. The judges that are in your area. You know, we always talk about how black crime and Black Lives Matter. Get out and vote for that. If you really don't care about the presidency because you feel like that is not affecting you, research that. Look into that.
Because I voted for marijuana to be legal here in Vegas because I thought the tax money would go to the schools, and the schools is still poor. They ain't seen not a dollar.
You would think you would be rich. You got marijuana and the casinos. Why?
I would wonder where the money is going, but you know, this is still a mob brand city. It's still a mob brand city.
But hey, I don't know. I think that was dope that Kevin Hart did that. I think Jaden Smith was on it. Willow Smith was on it. They was also talking about, which is crazy, and I think it said...
Is this Quibi? Because I just saw my, not sponsored, but my T-Mobile Tuesdays, I get a 6-month free Quibi thingy. And I don't know what
Quibi is just 10-minute shows that comes on your phone. I ain't never watched it. But no, this was actually on NBC last night when I saw these channels. It was an actual show. Like, everybody, and the Migos performed afterwards. It was a show, All Us, which was dope. But I think it was really cool because they were sitting here saying that I think at this election, 10 to 18 million people have turned 18 since the last presidential election. Do you know how many people vote can count? Like, I just think that.
Yeah, I just need to get out there and vote. Regardless of who you're voting for or what you see right or wrong, just go vote.
Ma'am. Okay. Mary Smash Kill edition. I'll keep it on this power move. Tommy Ghost and Kane. Have we?
Yes, and we've done those three.
I don't even remember. See how I can't remember? I'm tired. I don't remember things.
We've done that Mary Smash.
Well, you come up with a Mary Smash.
I mean, we could keep it Ghost. We could do a Ghost. We could keep it Power. The show should just be called Ghost.
Dre.
We could do Dre. We could do Proctor.
Okay.
And we could do the.
I think I just want to smash the Ghost. That's why I keep doing
the black lawyer, the one that Tasha Smith. I'd throw somebody in there.
Fuck. Oh, who would you just pick? Dre and who?
Dre, Proctor, and what was his name? Silver.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna marry Proctor, because if I don't, he gonna kill my kids and take my kids and drug me. I'm gonna smash Dre just because I like Rotimi music, and I'm gonna kill Silver because
that was the littlest bug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree. I would marry Proctor. It's always nice to have a lawyer on your side. I would smash Dre and kill Silver. Silver just does nothing.
He does nothing for me.
I don't know what the fuck he did to Tasha.
She wanted the opposite of Ghost, and God hit that nigga killed. Oh, $1. But yeah, I thought we did. I don't know. Moving right along. I don't remember. We talked about that too. Yeah, this segment is not really that long. I'm tired. Having kids back to back is ridiculous. My kids are all 2 weeks apart, and I'm drained. I want to go home and go to sleep now. This birthday number 2, I got one more to go. One more.
In 2 weeks.
Yes. I think it drains everybody around me because I know they be tired. They be like, what we doing?
Oh, I ain't worried about it. I just show up.
She do. Show up and drop off. I'm drained. I ain't gonna lie.
That's all I got to do.
I'm drained. I just don't. And then I got this one in the background like, can you hurry up?
But we wanted to make sure we gave you guys content. Wanted to make sure that we announced the giveaway again. Make sure we let you guys know about the pop-up shop. Give you a little bit of content.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys want us to talk about. Let us know what you have to say in the comments. We haven't had any interactions lately.
I know y'all been real dry. What's going on? Y'all love us no more?
Right. Make sure you remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend.
Like our Facebook page.
Remember that we drop episodes every Friday.
And
I think you guys like the shorter videos.
I think y'all do. Because I think our longer ones, I'll be like, damn, these hoes still talking today, right?
Right. But we probably will be back with a longer one after next week because, you know, with virtual learning, birthdays, life, we have been off track. And we need to get back on it. So we will get there. We will.
I was on the phone with somebody and I was trying to help my son. The lady said, I applaud you. She was like, my oldest is 29. My youngest. She was like, I couldn't do virtual learning.
Oh, it's a lot. I'll be having to give myself a pep talk before I give them a pep talk. Because, baby, they about to get dropped off at the fire station or something.
And I'm the parent that's running to that. She don't say that. That's me.
Because I don't play when it comes to school, and y'all not about to play with me because I'm not the 1 or the 2.
I had to tell mine last night.
They need to get it together.
Y'all think it's game?
They gonna feel like they in prison in a minute.
And I ain't hollered too. They was real scared. They was like, she calm. She gonna kill us all?
Okay, but we're being rudely interrupted, so we're gonna go ahead and end this
podcast. And I'm gonna close y'all with this good old affirmation. Dang, don't you hear people talking? You so rude. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yeah, excuse me. I'm talking.
So go ahead and close it out.
Every time you praise something, every time you appreciate something, every time you feel good about something, you're telling the universe, more of this, please. More of this, please. Peace out.
Peace out.